In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up a Smartsheet and ServiceNow integration. We'll walk through the full setup process from start to finish so you can connect both platforms and make sure your data sync is working the way you expect. This is a great way to reduce manual updates, keep teams aligned, and make sure important records stay consistent across systems. To begin, open the integration tool that supports Smartsheet and ServiceNow. This is the workspace where you'll configure the connection and define how information moves between the two platforms. Once you're inside, take a moment to make sure you're in the correct project or environment before continuing, especially if your organization manages multiple integrations. Next, connect your Smartsheet account. You'll typically be asked to sign in and authorize access so the integration tool can read from or write to your sheets, depending on how you plan to use it. Make sure you connect the correct account and confirm that it has permission to access the sheet you want to use. If you run into access issues later, permissions are one of the first things to double check. After that, connect your ServiceNow account. Just like with Smartsheet, you'll need to authenticate and allow the integration tool to access the necessary records. It's important to use an account with the right permissions for the data you want to sync, whether that includes tasks, incidents, or requests. If the tool supports multiple instances, verify that you're connecting to the correct one. Once both accounts are connected, choose the service. Now data you want to sync. Depending on your workflow, this could be a table, a task list, incident records, or request data. Select the source that matches the process you're trying to manage and be clear on whether ServiceNow is sending data out, receiving data in, or doing both. Then choose the Smartsheet sheet that will either receive the data or send data back to ServiceNow. This sheet should already be structured in a way that supports the information you're syncing. It helps if the column names are clear and easy to match during the next step. Now, map the fields between ServiceNow and Smartsheet. This is where you tell the integration exactly which values belong together, such as status, owner, description, or dates. Take your time here because accurate field mapping is what makes the sync useful and reliable. Finally, run a test sync and confirm that the data updates correctly. Review both sides carefully to make sure records appear as expected and that values are landing in the right places. If something looks off, adjust the mapping and test again. Once everything checks out, your integration is ready to use.